Selene versus Viernes. Two god dragons finally meet. What is gonna happen in Fairy Tail? Hey guys, what's going on? Gear and here. Today we're discussing Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest Chapter 179, The True Worth of Gold. So this chapter has actually become a very interesting chapter because firstly, well, a little spoiler, it's gonna be Selene versus Viernes. So we don't know what's happened when two god dragons face each other, besides the one we saw when there was Megaphobia technically versus Ignia's power. So that's the only time we've seen two god dragons in the same scenario when they were fighting each other. However, now it's Selene, the moon god dragon, versus Viernes, the gold god dragon. This is going to be an epic battle. So let's go dive right into the chapter. So the first couple of panels are going to just be about Grey fighting Viernes in his human form. So that is something that I forgot to mention in the previous video. He's got a human form and Viernes is quite powerful. He's able to easily deflect Grey's ice make magic like it's nothing. He can turn anything that he touches into gold, and for Grey this is very difficult because all of his ice make magic is turned into literal gold, so he's getting really pushed back by Viernes' attack. So this is actually quite interesting to see that Viernes can literally turn anything to gold, but this is what I wanted to see from Viernes, because if you remember about 20 or 30 chapters ago when there were versus the guild Viernes was created by, if that makes sense, it wasn't really that much of Viernes' power that we saw, even though we did see his dragon form, but now we're seeing the true gold god dragon in his true human form, and now maybe his dragon form might be something even more powerful than what we saw before, because we see that he unleashes this gold rush attack on Grey, which turns literally everything he touched into gold, and it is such a wide attack that is actually surprising Grey, because he is thinking, how has someone got this much power? And Viernes is not stopping. He's continuing attack after attack after attack, and Grey is getting really pushed back to the corner because he is literally standing on one area that's not turned to gold, and his magic isn't really affected versus a person who can touch it and then just turn it into gold instantly. So Viernes is really pushing Grey back. So as we see that Grey is getting pushed into a corner, a little warp gate appears, and it's something interesting because we normally see these warp gates related to a certain god dragon. Who is that? Well, if you keep going on in the chapter, Selene has arrived onto the battle. She interrupts the battle between Grey and Viernes, and she just says, "Oh hey Viernes, how's it going?" And this is quite a big impact on this battle because now Selene has joined the battle. Even though she isn't technically at her full strength, she's joined the battle, and the funny thing is the chapter ends off with something very interesting. So Selene is not alone. She actually brought Wendy and Charlotte to the battle, and that is how the chapter ends. So that was a quite interesting, weird, and I would say short chapter. I'll be honest, it wasn't really a lot of things happening. It didn't go on to many other battles, which I'm actually a little bit glad about because now we can just focus on one battle. But this one is crazy. This one is just about Grey versus Viernes, and I'll be honest, Viernes looks OP in this. He literally turned every one of Grey's attack into gold, and he is looking very, very OP. So this is literally showing that this is what a god dragon is supposed to be. And the chapter ending off with Selene arriving, and now we're going to see the moon god dragon versus the gold god dragon. Now tell me that is not a battle you want to see. Two god dragons fighting it out using their full power. Or there could be something very interesting because Selene, she is very, very smart. She wouldn't bring Wendy unless she had a reason to bring her along. So I'm guessing Wendy is going to be a key factor in stopping Viernes, and this is going to be something really insane. So in this chapter we really didn't see much about Ignia, Natsu, Lucy, and we don't know really too much about their side. However, this battle itself, or this battle has bring me so much hype. I really can't wait until the next chapter comes out because I want to see the moon god dragon versus the gold god dragon, and that is going to be one hell of an epic battle that I can see Selene will probably be pushed back by Viernes because Viernes looks like he's regained his full power, and it's going to be interesting to see how Wendy, the Dragon Slayer, the Air Dragon Slayer to put to that, is going to be able to help Seline defeat Viernes later on. So that is going to be such an epic battle. So that was chapter 179. My initial thoughts were, it's a great chapter. It's got something very interesting, well, something shown to us in this chapter, and I will be honest, I'm actually really hyped to see what the next chapter is going to bring, because this is going to be the start of an epic battle, and I can't wait to see how Wendy is going to be used to fight Viernes, and what sort of new magic she is going to be bringing to the battle. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to drop it a like, leave a comment, and if you want to see more videos like this in the future, make sure to subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Drop a like for hopefully a new video coming out later on this week. We shall see. But yeah, drop a like on the video, take care, and peace.